Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to my first edition. When I say first, this is the first edition. I got to go to the glasses so I can read this. This is the first edition of 7 Minutes of Inspiration and Motivation with Jeff. I'm no preacher, just a servant being used by God to help encourage, to inspire the people. That's really all I'm doing. The title of today's inspiration, though, is I Can. Philippians 4:13 says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Have you ever found yourself in a situation or circumstances where you felt like you couldn't do something, or you felt like it would be a struggle to do something? You have to have the power and the language of I can, because you can do anything that you set your mind to it. So you can't let anybody tell you what you can't do. You can do all things through Christ. 3 things I'm going to cover today that people struggle with, and I think that it'll bless most of you who are listening, who are listening or watching this. Number 1, addictions. Yeah, addictions. That's a deep one. Addictions cover many of us today because we suffer from something. Everybody struggles with something, whether it's sex, drugs, alcohol, pornography, money, or you're addicted to a person in the wrong way. And addiction is something that we often feel like that we can't go or do without. To beat the addiction, it starts with the mindset of I can. You see, I can is a word that is very powerful when you look at it. It ignites the system called the belief system, which is in you. Everybody's got a belief system. Sometimes it has to be triggered. So when you start using the positive words like can versus can't, will versus won't, those are the types of things that you have to pour into your spirit before you can start to beat any type of addiction. And when you do this, it's a power source that activates God to be able to ignite the spirit that lives within all believers to be able to say, you know what, I can do this. And remember, you have to love you more than anything and anyone else. Never let a person tell you what you can't do, because you can truly do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Number 2, people. People can be good for you and people can be bad for you. Rest assured, let me tell you, you can do without that person in your life. If a person cannot add value to your life, you don't need them. Think about that for a second. If a person cannot add value to your life, do you truly need them? No, you don't. But what happens is we have a tendency to be codependent and to want to hold on to all the things that really, they're not good for us. But we hold on, trying to, well, we can change this person, we can do that. You can't change nobody. Only the good Lord can change people. And a person has to want to change their heart and their mind to be able to change. We can't change anybody. But what we do is we try to pull them into a season where they no longer belong. It's like this. It's like a gallon of milk. When it hits the expiration date, it stinks. Well, some people are like that in your life, where you feel like you can't be without them, but you actually can be without them. And until you loose them and let them go, you will forever be bound to and with that person. And then the third one, lastly, is crisis. A crisis is just that. It could be your health, it could be the loss of a loved one, a job, a marriage, you name it, they're all out there. Even during those crises, you must speak life into yourself and encourage yourself by saying simply yes. Remember, it all starts with the mind. Everything starts with here. And wherever the mind goes, the heart shall follow. Remember, you can do anything that you put your mind to, but it does matter. What's one person's trash is another person's treasure. You have to look at it in that respect. What's one person's trash is another person's treasure. So you may be going through a crisis financially and think, man, I can't get through this. Yeah, actually you can. But you've got to do one thing, and it's called weather the storm. And if you weather the storm and you look up, I tell my teams and I'm a manager, by the way. So as I'm managing my teams, I always tell people we're going through a tough season. I say, keep your head down and keep grinding. And one of the supervisors came to me and she says, aren't you supposed to say keep your head up? I said, no, you keep your head down and keep grinding, because when you do look up, you're going to be in a better space and in a better place. She's like, wow, I didn't think about it like that. So remember, you can do all things. Never let a person tell you what you can't do. And if a person can't add value to your life, quite frankly, you don't need them. Oftentimes I talk to so many people who feel like they can't move on. Guess what? Every day you wake up is a gift from God. Every breath you take is a gift from God. Maximize your time. You've recently heard me say, find your happy space and your happy place. Well, hey, I'm actually on the beach on vacation filming this first episode here, and this is my happy place. But you know what? Even when I go back to Atlanta, That's my happy place as well. You make your happiness what you're going to be. Never let people tell you what you can't do. Always remember that you can do. And I'll close out with this. My YouTube channel is up and going. Serving Thy Brother is what I do. But if you have any civic groups, church, or organizations who need a little motivation, hey, you can reach out and give me a call at 470-682-7027. Love to speak with you, coordinate something to maybe come out and speak to a group of people. And serving is actually what I do. My nonprofit is called Serving Thy Brother, where I serve the community. Free food, free bags of food, toiletries, personal items, just trying to be a blessing to people. And if you'd like to support this channel, feel free to reach out to us via Cash App or Zelle, Serving Thy Brother at Cash App, that is the $ Serving Thy Brother, or PayPal, which is paypal.me@Serving Thy Brother. This has been your first episode of 7 minutes of inspiration and motivation, and I can assure you that I've got more content to come. Thank you guys so much, and always remember, be safe, be sane, and be the best version that you can be to yourself. Thanks, everybody. I'm out.